Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
And you know he's right. You know he's right. He's a bit gay rapey, but you know he's right. He is a bit gay rapey, isn't he? Every time I say it, I just think he's like, the guy, the boy above you in public school. Who you are is fag, right? That's basically who he reminds me of. It's just me for you. I don't know. You can think whatever you want about Annie. I kind of like the Annie Master. I do. I kind of prefer the Annie Master when John Carshaw's doing it, because normally does it with better stories, right? Than poor Anthony Annie got. But never mind. How is everybody? How is everybody today in this a glorious world? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic time. I hope you're all been having a fantastic week. It is a wild and crazy time here for the Jewish people, for the Jewy people, especially the Jewy people, the religious Jewy people, such as myself. The holiday of Passover fast approaches in a terrifying fashion. Okay, so yeah, if you're a religious Jew, people often treat Passover like it's Godzilla. They do. They're like, Godzilla's coming. Pack up everything. Run! It's Passover! And that's what most of the New Yorkers do. They're like, yeah! Okay, because Passover, there's a lot of laws about Passover, and Jews have a lot of laws to start with, right? It's not good. We have a lot of laws. So anyway, you're not allowed to own any grain, any grain produce or anything else made with grain, nor are you allowed to cook with any grain, and you're not allowed to have any surfaces that were in contact with grain. So here, look, this is. Let me show you. So this is not my kitchen. I gotta find my daughter. I know my daughter. She's gotta find some pictures of our kitchen, because she was the one who used to do this. You had to, a lot of time, cover everything in foil, right? And let me show you the picture. And look, this is going to look crazy to you. To me, this is normal, okay? I want you to understand. To me, this is normal, okay? It's, we all have strange things like that. So there you go. So, yeah, that sort of stuff happens. I've got some stuff like in my kitchen, right? Here, I'll show you this other one. Right? This is the sort of crap you got to do, right? You got to have a completely different pots and pans and stuff, and knives and forks. You got to have a completely different set of everything for Passover, right? Everything, and you got to clean the oven. You got to clean everything. It's like it's a 2-week job. We're just finishing up, right? We're just getting there. I think we'll be turnover, which is what you call when you go from the Chumitzdik estate, which is what you're in now, where you can eat bread and pizza or whatever, to the Pesach belt, where you don't, where you just eat the unleavened bread. Now here's the tricky bit though: you're not allowed to have any matzah, which is the basic food you have on Pesach, until Saturday night. It's because you're supposed to be salivating for it, and actually it works because I am. It's So it's a wild time. So what Passover basically is, it's a annual. It's a number of things. It's an annual inoculation against the what's the word? Arrogance, right? It's an annual inoculation against arrogance. It's actually a biannual one, I would say, but it's in that if you look at the symbology of things, right? It's symbolism that what you're not allowed to have on Passover is the yeast, because yeast rises, and that's analogous to one's self-worth. One puffs oneself up like, I'm so great, that's what it is. And so we don't eat that for a whole week, right? So we don't have that self aggrandization, which is tough for me, because I do aggrandize myself quite a lot, I have to tell you. my grandmother's dead, I have taken over her role of thinking I'm awesome. Both grandmothers, bless them. Anyway, so my wife is in full-on Passover mode, right? And we've had takeout for the last couple of nights. I've eaten way more than I normally do. The first night my wife brings me, I do not hear, a gluten-free. It was wonderful. A gluten-free, what was I going to say? A gluten-free pizza with anchovies, onions, and olives on it, which is like my favorite freaking pizza in the whole world. And I liberally doused it with the old Tabasco. Oh my God, that was so good. I ate the whole freaking thing. It was that good, right? It was that good. The next day, my wife brought home sushi. And firstly, these boxes they put sushi in. I mean, what the hell? I'm used to the thing that you open up and you eat it. No, this is like an origami box thing. It's like it's like idiot proof, to stop morons being able to get to their sushi, right? I couldn't work out to get into the box. It's so I wonder if I can find them online. Picture them. Japan boxes. Let's have a look. Because these things were like the riddle of the Osiris trying to get into them. Oh, God. Is there a bit? I'm just looking at pictures. No, bollocks. Oh. Anyway, so each roll of sushi came in it's this long square tube, and I had to work out to get it. I finally worked out by the last one. You have to undo the tape. There you go. That's the important bit. There is there. I'm like, oh, there's salad. You got me a soup as well. So oh my God. I'm not really that hungry right now. My wife's been because we've been having takeout, right? Tonight, I think they got burgers, and I'm like, no, I'm out. I can't. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm sorry, I know. I'm saying pretty simple. But anyway, so Passover is like nuclear, okay? In a Jewish household, in a religious house. It's nuclear. It's crazy, right? And then added on to that is a big family time. Thank God all my family's home, all my kids are home. It's going to be nice. And you have the thing called the Seder, Passover Seder, which is a replacement from eating the Paschal lamb, which is essentially a shawarma, right? Or a doner kebab, in an H2, one of those big flat where you roll it in. There's basically one of those. It's a shawarma, lamb in the flatbread with a few spices, right? That's basically what it is. So we replace that with the Passover Seder, where we have this book where it discusses the formation of the Jewish people, the Exodus, and it's designed to ask questions, and you're supposed to talk it over, and it doesn't matter how old you are, right? It doesn't matter how smart you are, how well you know it. Yes, but the more you do it, the better it is, right? There are people who go on to dawn. Not me. At the end, there's these songs. I'm always asleep by then. My wife and my son normally sing Haggadah and the other one, but which are insanely profound. We should do a stream on it. Insanely profound Kabbalistic insights. This song called Haggadah about one goat. But I'm normally asleep because you have to have 4 cups of wine, and I start with grape juice mainly, and I have a bit of wine, and I get more sloss as the evening goes on. But it's just, and then there's a lot of matzah, and the matzah that we have now, the Ashkenazim, which I have, I normally make my own, right? Last couple of years, we've had the thing where we made matzah, I make your own. And in that case, you can roll it out a little bit thicker and it's still kosher. It comes out. That way, it comes out perfect. In my mind, it comes out exactly how it's supposed to be. You can roll it, but it's not too... For me, I think it's really well. You got to make it very shortly before Passover, right? It goes hard quickly. Unlike me. And that's I bought you for the male gaze. Have you seen, by the way, the Princess Leia one? We'll bring that out in a minute. That one is freaking good, if I may say so. So listen, I saw the first comment. It isn't on Streammail, so I'm going to try and get it from here. If I hear an echo audio, I will endeavor to. Okay, fine. I got it. Here we go. Let me go back to the beginning. Fine. Nimble Navigator said Tate returning is just as desperate race employee. Yeah, I think you're probably right. By people too afraid to tell management that it's actually their standards of writing and insistence on inserting diversity politics that's destroying Doctor Who. Well, yeah, that's a pretty reasonable point. If you don't mind me saying so, I'm glad I went back to look at that, right? So yeah, listen, I haven't read the article yet. I doubt she's coming back, but I wouldn't be amazed. It's a smart move, right? It is a smart move, and I can see Chibnall talking people into it, right? So listen, look, Doctor Who's doing really badly. I could really use your help. Could you come in for an episode? You know, I don't know if we're going to make it another year. You know, we could really use your help. People like Doctor Who. People have a lot of affection for Doctor Who. Would that sway David Tennant? I hope not. You know, I really am pleased. Yeah, listen, I think if it was going to be in it, you probably would have heard about it. I don't know. I hope not. Oh, she been? I'm like, well, look, we'll read the article. It's like, I've seen all the footage. Oh yeah, we got a ton of that stuff. Look, all the stuff to look through from the location filming. Nothing's changed. Okay, there's still as shit as ever. Right, nothing has changed. There's no backtracking on being useless and awful. They are still 100% committed. 100% committed to being useless and awful. Which, yeah. Look, in Israel, we have an expression, right? The expression is kol hakavod, all the honor. Kol, all, hakavod, the honor. Kol hakavod, all to you. All kol hakavod. I mean, yeah, you can have it all, mate. It's crazy. Yeah. Well, so I don't know. Yeah, it's just a matter. Well, look, I'll go through the footage with you. I'll look at the pictures. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's Doctor Who being filmed in Liverpool. It's annoying. They get the TARDIS really right? They get the TARDIS really right. Oh, by the way, here's the other thing I wanted to say. We'll starting with Passover. It's a time of incredible, powerful potential that you can harness, right? That you could harness. This is not a sales pitch, although if you haven't backed my Indiegogo, go do that. No, you can genuinely harness, and I would like to help you harness it. It's I'm not trying to get anything out of you, right? I hope this is helpful to you. So I got a bunch of tools. I have a bunch of. So we got that like spiritual time coming up, starting basically on Sunday, right? I'm going to be offline for a few days. I should know. I'm going to try and get content ready. What I'm thinking of doing. Vito Ayala has a 6-part James Bond comic. I might do like 2 reviews a day, right? And then I'll give you a beats of my James Bond movies, right? The James Bond movies in my head that never happened, which will be far more, I think, be far more interesting than a starting stupid comic, right? How about that? That's the plan. I'll be 3 videos. Bond to Bond. There we go. That's you can expect on I guess Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm offline all those days. But yeah, at the end of that, it starts this period of this incredible spiritual power, which you can translate into like actual, advantage in this world, right? It's you can get there, which I would like. I would like to help you harness. We're going to be working on it. There's a thing called a way a day. There's 49 different ways you can acquire greatness. We're going to be doing a little talk on each one every day. So that will be. And listen, I hope it be interesting and be helpful. So listen, if anybody out there is struggling to do something, but finding the will for it hard to come by, let me know. I'll bring on the channel right now. I have a tool, right? I have this tool, a number of questions that will significantly sharpen your will if that is your real desire, right? If you want to sharpen your will, it will let you do that. What it basically does is every mistake you make is based on a false premise, right? It's based on a false premise that and the only reason you have that false premise is because it does like a conjuring trick and you don't see it, right? It's incredible, right? Your brain, it does a conjuring trick and you just don't see it. And then what this tool does, it makes you look at it and you go, is this something I believe in? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is no, I don't. And then your will is like, you get, gets much stronger. So listen, anybody wants any help with that, I'm gonna whiz through the chat. If you have my Twitter, you can get me through there. I'll open my phone. If anybody contacts me through there, I'll let you know. Father Miller sent me something. By the way, I have to tell you, props to Father Miller, right? Props to Father Miller. I keep talking about the end of the world. And I think, well, the clock's ticking. I think we're about a few weeks out now, right? So, and he's like, you're not allowed to try and say when the end of days are, right? He's 100% correct. He is 100% correct, right? He's 100%. And I'm not really saying that's what the end of days are. I'm saying I think they are based on. This is not like prophecy. This is like more Holmesian. Remove everything impossible. Whatever you have left, no matter how improbable, is the truth. That's really how I've come to really strongly believe. Like biblical stuff will be going down this year. Like really genuinely biblical stuff. Because that's just, unlikely that it sounds, it's the least unlikely thing I can think of. Other than that, all my premises are flawed, right? And I guess we'll see, right? I guess we will see. So there you go. So, but yeah, listen, if anyone's everything they're struggling to find the will to do, the will, I have something that can certainly be a benefit to you. But you have to come on the stream, and you have to answer questions. You have to answer quickly. You have to answer honestly. They're not like, do you want to, do you like somebody putting your finger up your ass? I'm assuming that's not, and that might come up, but whatever. They're not, you lead us wherever you want to go. But yeah, we could do that. Fine. Let's say hello to my colleges here. How you doing? They tried to Captain Jack, and it did suck too. Yeah, listen, look, if they did, it's an act of desperation. She might have said, yeah, she has a very good relationship with the BBC. She's very fond of Doctor Who. She would ask David Tennant, right? So then David Tennant be like, yeah, go on with you then. Yeah, that for him, he'll be like, yeah, no, it might be like, he might think it'd be suicide for both of them. And he's probably right? So he might be reticent, right? But, because I think she's crap, right? I think he understands that. He's a fan. What can you do? I think we all understand. She's kind of crap. I'm sorry she is, but listen. So, but I can see him saying to Catherine, "Yeah, go on with your lad." I can see him being like that. So it's not insane. I think people are putting two and two together, but weirder things have happened. One second, I'm getting urgent communicate. It's okay, very good. Finding out that it was I just invited somebody on, but he's in transit. Fine. Let's go through the chat. Kelly, how you doing? Disaster, how are you? My son did well today. The disaster area. Our democracy rested on his shoulders in a very disturbing way. He was paid by a political party, the Likud, which is essentially Republican Party. It's a Republican Party with a lot more balls, right? Listen, man, you can't be a pussy in Israeli politics, right? You cannot be a pussy. Look here. Let me see if I can find you a clip of this politician called Miri Regev. When you watch it, you'll be like, that's a politician. She's off her nut crazy, right? She has got on these insane rants. Let me find. I love Miri Regev. Miri Regev. And I don't even understand what she's saying. I'll try and translate it for you. Is this a good one? This looks like a good one. Hang on. The ranty ones are best, right? That's what I'm looking for. And she goes on like, I think we struck gold. 1 second. We'll do that, and then I got to share screen. This woman is batshit crazy, and I really, really love her. 1 second. Share screen. Yeah, we can do that. It's a Chrome tab. It's very Regev. Okay. I hope this one where she's screaming because she's a great screamer. And 1 second. Here's it.
Loyal to the state. The draft law, and it is a draft law at this point, would give Reagan the power to decide whether particular films.
No, this is only talking over her.
A culture of loyalty. Israel's culture minister Miri Regev proposed a new bill before parliamentary.
Oh no, she's not ranting. Oh, she's so funny. She's like, okay. So I can find it. There's one where she's like, she's the Speaker of the House, and she has this person ejected, and she's like, lift him up like he's a birthday boy, come on. And he's like, oh my God. She's like, crossing him out. Is that him? Okay, yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay, this is it. This is funny. This is short. Then we'll get back. Then we'll get back to real important things. This is funny. Yeah, this is it. Let's go. We gotta get this one from the beginning. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. And it's yeah, this is where I live, man. This is where I live. Okay, this is the government. Yeah, basically, he says, you're a killer. And she, you're a killer, mother. Oh my God. Oh, look at it. He's found his phone. Oh God. Oh my God! This is like the Springer show. Yeah. So anyway, it's election day today. With that commentary. I hope she does well. I had to vote. Okay, I didn't know who to vote for. Who was the name of the guy I got in the end? Listen, I kind of like BB. I like the BB guy. I think he's done pretty well. But he's going to win. So how it works in Israel is you vote for smaller parties so you can build a coalition that you like. So your smaller party is stronger. He'll be more attractive in the government. And it's going to be, it's going to be a pretty right-wing government, I think. So to ask me, Chris Sola, how you doing? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, thanks for Cinnamon Crunch. Hi, Rabbi. It's my first time on live. Great to speak to you. Well, how are you doing? Well, I hope we've met expectations. We've been around the houses today. The Time Brother's here. Time Brother, you are on time. You are on time shortly. Tonight, I believe. Chris Sola, how are you doing? PD Rich, how are you? Oh, that reminds me. So there was some consternation yesterday in the chat when we had a video about the Snyder Cut. And I do understand passions are running very, very, very high about that, right? I do completely appreciate that. And I understand there's some points of view that are made forcefully. Bottom line is like that, is like this. I rely on my wrenches completely, right? I rely on my equipment completely, and I therefore have their backs completely. It's just the way they may be wrong. They may be wrong. And if there's a mistake made, get in contact with me. I will take it as my mistake. Right. But it's like, I'll take it. Right. But and do get in contact with me. And I'm a reasonable guy. Like, I'm okay to chat to. Right. But like whatever the wrenches say goes. Right. Because they're wonderful. Right. They're wonderful. And like nothing would run without them. And I do understand passions are high. I really do. Listen, dude. I think it's a reasonably good movie. I don't think we're seeing any more. That's the scuttlebutt we're hearing. Here's what I think. They said it got very low ratings or something. I think that's probably bullcrap. I think that's part of a disinformation campaign to squash this, right? Which is the kind of it's 2021, yo. What can I tell you? It does mean you can't eat bacon for a week. That really does suck, I have to tell you. But everything's based on matzah. There's like crackers, which I really kind of like. But that's basically it's One year, or the matzah was very rough, and I was like, I ended up having to like go to the bathroom constantly. I was soaking toilet paper to soothe my my pulsating rectum from the sheer pain of the constant matzah pooage. There you go. So I'm being interviewed on All Nation. It's so cool. Yeah, everybody go check that out. Go check that out. If you can put the link in the chat, that'll be fantastic. Yeah, so that sounds awesome. It gives me something to. Although I gotta see what's the name, Snowpiercer. It's nearly the end of the season. Love that show. I absolutely love that show. It's crazy, but I'm really into it now. Darren M, how you doing? Oh, Snootabus Cuba. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello, Snootabus. How are you? It is so good that we have representatives of the sea-bound mammal community of the year. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy to see you, sir. Bro Bing, how are you? Bro Bing's single still going crazy. If you haven't bought it yet, buy that bloody single. Put the link in the chat if you haven't done so yet. It's a fun little tune. Right, and it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's just like it's an fu to the world to go buy it. It's really good. It's fun. It's cheap. It's good. It's totally worth it. It's a steal. That's my recommendation. Ginger Chronicles, how are you? I was just listening. Before we came on, I was just listening to early Pink Floyd, "Saucer Full of Secrets." Awesome, right? Awesome. So then I realized, that's what we're gonna. There should be a James Bond a sequence where he's poisoned with some like hallucinogenic in it. So it's basically like what's it called again? What's that Batman villain? The Scarecrow hits him with the gas, right? And so he has these hallucinations where he's like fighting off people. that sounds like it'll be, but it would be to that music, right? So. Saucer Full of Secrets. Go and listen to it after this. That'll be a really awesome sequence. New Diet Pam puzzle boxes to take out. They were. I'm telling you, these things were meant for species of a higher IQ than me. Right? If you ever read was it not Brave New World? The Arthur C. Clarke one. Was it Childhood's Ends? I'm one of the Homo sapiens, not the superiors, right? I'm very confused, especially by these boxes. I did not have. Man, it just jumped. I do not have the mental agility to puzzle my way in. Speaking of which, when they bringing back Survivor, right? I'm like, why can't they film bloody Survivor? Goodness sake, they're isolated anyway. Really, you're in a bloody desert. So, or wherever they are, I miss Survivor. That's the only thing I miss from the old age, I think. If I can stay awake, I'll show you so that I can snicker. I don't like a Snickers bar. I do like Snickers. Chris Persia is here. Shalom to the toxic brood. Shalom, how are you doing? Shalom. Shalom is the Chinese variation. As I have the problem being, yes, it's really fun. So yeah, again, if you haven't put the link to where people can buy that in the chat, just remember. Every penny you spend is an FU to the man, right? Not those men, but it's worth it just for the piss take, right? It's only worth it just for the piss take. Chris Persia is saying hello to everybody. Hello, Chris Persia. Hello back. I'm zooming. Charlotte Shields is here, and Ginger Chronicles. We're getting there. I'm at we're not so far. I'm about 15 minutes behind. Rossum 3838. Well, that's an interesting name. Disney called those who don't like the sequel trilogy alt-right racers. Yes, well, they are correct in the way they define the reality. We are alt-right racers, right? People say, yeah, a definition of all right racist is somebody who doesn't like the sequel trilogy, obviously. Because the only reason you wouldn't... I had this conversation with somebody in the comments of what was it, a Star Trek video? Well, it basically says Star Trek Discovery is shit, because Star Trek Discovery is indeed shit, right? Star Trek Discovery, I mean, come on, it's shit. And they're like, well, obviously the reason I don't like it because it's got a black female lead. I'm like, no, actually, and I was into it for the first 10 episodes. Excuse me. I don't like it because of this, because it's badly written. They miss it. Like, there are objective plot points. They forget because they're morons. Don Clark says hello. However, I would offer Gina a film role immediately if her agent would agree to her low deferred payment, have a script written in Hollywood. Yeah, listen, if I had a spare 10 mil, I would do a low budget sci-fi movie. Like, have you ever seen Hardware? That's freaking awesome. Hardware's awesome. Richard Stanley, I think it's first movie, made for a budget like $3 million. Looks fantastic. It's essentially a future shock. A 6-page story drawn by Kevin O'Neill, fleshed out into an hour-and-a-half movie. It's a guy brings back a robotic skull from the radioactive wastelands as a gift to his girlfriend, who's a sculptor, and she accidentally revives it being a Class 3 war drone or something. And the whole movie is basically that thing stalking her in one apartment and her trying to survive. It's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. Lemmy from Motorhead is in it, but that's the sort of thing I think it's gonna be low budget and good, right? Because you can get them. Like Moon. Was it Moon? Moon, is that the one with Kevin Spacey playing the computer and what's his name? Sam Rockwell as the best lead and supporting actor, right? Is that Moon or Moon? Yeah, it's Moon. Good. That's a good movie. But again, it's a low budget, high quality. That's what I like to see. Although I like to see it in like a bit, schlocky action adventure, guns, violence, that sort of thing. Jerry, it is, isn't it? I love Miri Regev. Lift him up like he's a birthday boy. She's crazy. But you some weird politicians here. So the guy, I thought I was voting for one guy, and then I got there. It was said, no, that's the guy you want. It was a totally different guy. The guy, but I got in my head. I'm voting for this older guy with glasses, right? And then I get there and say, oh no, you're getting it's a younger guy. I'm like, oh, I like this guy. He's got a beard. He looks cool. It sounds like they're going to do well. It sounds like they're going to do well, especially that's a good thing about the Biden government. I guess it's going to make us go way right wing. Right now Israel's going to take the same approach as. Did you ever see the end of 300? Right, where they made a little castle, like a little cone of shield. That's basically what Israel's going to do now. Are you mentally stable? I don't know. I don't know. She is, but I do love Miri Regev. Not unusual for a pretty good director to be. And also, yeah, exactly. I don't know what we're talking about Snyder. Yeah, listen, my be all and end all Snyder is this: that he was a douchebag. He threw Geeks and Gamers under the bus. He was a bitch. He was a pussy. That's all true. I would like to see some more movies, please. Now, basically where I am. Don't cancel him. Just carry on being it was a bitch pussy move, right? If you can say sorry, it'll be good. But it was a bitch pussy move, and it was a bitch pussy move that I don't think I would. I mean, you would have to threaten my family's life or something. Get out of here. More than my livelihood, right? Or more than one movie. I don't know what you would have to threaten me to do that. Shut up. I don't even think I'll do it. I'll do it for my for my life. Like, are you out of your mind? I don't want to be a bitch pussy. That's basically what it is. And dude, you heard him not wanting to do it, which made him more of a bitch pussy. Can I see some more movies, please? I want to see the next Batman. That looks good, right? I want to see more Batman. Okay, he's a good Batman. I like that. And if he doesn't want to, John Hamm, recast with John Hamm. He's up for it. Right age. Perfect. He'll be perfect. I'm fine with that. I bet you can get a suit to fit him. But I think let me see some more of that. Let me see some more of that stuff, man. That was good, right? I want to see the Batman movie with Joker and Deathstroke. Don't you? And more Commissioner Gordon. Oh man, I want to see that movie. That's got to be an awesome movie, and I want to see the Green Lantern movie, which they clearly spoke about, and they'll bring in more Martian Manhunter, and then do Justice League, 3 and 4, where you kind of get to this apocalypse, and then we're in the apocalypse. So I want to see that. I want to see that range of movies, and I'll be okay with them as cartoons. If that's the only way we're going to see them, that's fine. But I would like to see them. I think they're great. I think them downplaying their success, saying, "Oh, it wasn't bullcrap. It broke their servers." Shut up. Wonder Woman didn't break their servers. So I listen. I just don't. I don't believe anything anymore. I'm sorry. That's just where I am. We live in a sea of lies. That's our universe. Ghostly Thundercut currently has one of the highest rated shows on public reviews. Exactly. Listen, I wasn't that into it. It exceeded my expectations significantly. Best approbation I can think of. My daughter was interested in it. She said, "Oh, is that Wonder Woman? She likes Wonder Woman." So I said, "Sure." I said, "It's 4 hours long." She said, "No, but she watched it." I said, "It didn't drag at all. I was really into it." Right? I got to see what she prefers, that or WandaVision. That's going to be an interesting. That's an interesting idea. The Rangers are very kind to me. They just distract me when I have a tantrum by tossing a tasty seal in any direction. Well, listen. Everybody's human, or in your case, everyone is a polar bear. Rabbi's legitimately reasonable person, so as long as you don't poke fun at Perry, listen, you can poke fun at as long as you can be wrong. You can be wrong. As well. I think we need to prove my point here that Purple Geelan Brown is awesome. But you know what? I think we're at that time. I think we're nearly caught up with the chat. I think it's at time, so we investigate the male gaze. I think male gaze, amongst other things. Now, listen. I do this thing that if I get a backer on the stream, I'll do something nice. What do you think it should be? Should it be a new male gaze card, or should it be another poster? I'm going to pull out all the posters. If you ever seen the Purdue poster, it's really good, right? It's really, really cool. Where am I? There, I go into comics, doink, in that folder. Into that folder. I go into, is it this folder? Let's see. It might be this folder. Who knows what there's? Yes. And now I go, okay, excellent. So fine, now I got to find, no hanky-panky in the TARDIS. We want that one. We want keeping the British end up. Don't even think it says, I'm excited even just, going over these things. Forces female, yeah, we want that. Pertwee, yes. Is that the one? I think that's the one. What else we got? Oh, we got Capaldi. We got, I'll show you the original Pertwee as well, so you can see all the see it in all its glory. Okay, here we go. Doink. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Open right onto Slave Lair. Oh, you wonderful thing. There we go. Oh, it's weird. 1 second. I'm going to fix it now. It's all on the wrong doodah. I got to move this one over here. Will it work? Yes, it did. Look at me. We'll go. Yes. Okay, fine. Let me just go to move this one over here. No. We move this over here like this. Okay. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. And this over here. Fine. Okay, I got two of the same. Fine. Okay, let me share the screen. That's I'm busy looking at it. I've got the whole point of this is for you to sit. Yeah. Again, this just goes on while while you're not here as well. This is just my life. Oh yeah. So this is the new Pertwee poster. I like he went for a bit of an early Pertwee. This is how he did it originally because he doesn't know what Doctor Who is. And he saw this thing on a Big Finish cover, And that disc thing, it didn't really work for me. But I got the idea where it was going for it, right? And so you can see I've tweaked it. I tweaked the hair. I tweaked it here and there. But I did add in that like swirly bit, which I think I like it. I think that's very cool. And I did in a Starfield as well, which I think enhances well. So that's the Pertwee poster. But we will come back to for the male gaze. This one it's perfect. I mean really, this one he knocks it out the park. We've done a tiny bit of post-production work. I made the background a bit paler, and I've enhanced the line around her, which I think works pretty nicely, pretty darn. Although I have to tell you, I do think the whole Jabba and Bib Fortuna and Silas Become. Big Crumb, he's looking at her ass, and you get a feeling he's stroking his dick, right? You do get his feeling that's going. But Princess Leia, trooper that she is, the Force is female. She is powering through it, right? See, that is the power of royalty, ladies and gentlemen. Royalty can overcome even the most dire circumstances, and look on the bright side. Well done, royalty. Yeah, as they say, one of the great lines in The Force Awakens is she'll always be royalty to me when they talk about the general. I still can't believe that worked out so badly. So there we go. That's the new male gaze card. So listen, let's see how many backers. I think we had 120 backers. I'll refresh now. If we get one more backer, we in the chat can decide what prize, how I may reward us. Is it a new male gaze card? And if so, what male gaze card would it be? Hang on, I'm just waiting for it to refresh. There you go. Got the little whizzy wheel going around. Bum 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 bum. That's just the best music. The for when you're waiting for something to come. Like dun, 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 dun. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we're up to 120 backers. If we get another backer tonight, I think you deserve a treat. Next in the Doctor Who posters, I think will be a Matt Smith one. Mel Gates. I don't know where we'll go next with the Mel Gates. Maybe Wilma Deering. What do you think, Councillor Troy? What do you think? Councillor Troy is like, I wish I was happy like Princess Leia. Princess Leia is somebody who finds inner contentment. She's like, really, he's like, this. I wish I could find a rabbi to pleasure me properly, to help me find true satisfaction. That's what she's thinking, right? That's what's going on there. I wish I could find a rabbi that could really, really help me find true, pure physical satisfaction. Deanna. If only we lived in the same reality, I would indeed assist you. I would take you to heaven and back. But I'm afraid. You're but cardboard. Party like it's 1999. A bit of Xena, whatever Merton. Xena, no, was that her name? I can't remember. Xena Merton action. I actually get more turned on by this one the more I look at it. It really is. I think it kind of like. I'm drawn to the eyes, but then I'm drawn down the whole rest of the body, and everything is just right. I like the Moonbase Alpha in the background, just really is like, that sets the stage, and they've got the gun going. I got to post this in a Space 1999 group on Facebook. That might be a crime. Do you think that's a crime, Judge Anderson? Let me see. You're trying to scam me with your scanny brain, aren't you? Ooh. Yes, you are. I can tell you are. It's okay, Judge Anderson. I'm not the first person. To be scanned by their 12-year-old masturbatory fantasy. I'm not the first person, but I may be the best. But you know what? Nobody does it better, baby. Nobody does it better than a bit of 007. So I think the plan while I'm offline is we're going to do trilogy of 007s. Okay, we're going to do part 1 and 2 of Vito Ayala's probably awful 007 comic review. We're going to go over it. I'm going to tell you probably why it's terrible. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good, but it's not going to be. And then I'm going to tell you a plot for a James Bond movie from my head. Okay, I got at least 2 good ones. Let's see if I can come up with a third. But that's going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday while I'm offline, enjoying the Sabbath, enjoying the Sabbath followed by the Paschal holiday. Perry is just looking forward to Passover. Aren't you, Perry? Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I. Oh no, but whoa, she got get back over here. 1 second, we'll do it like this. Yes, I'm so looking forward to Passover. Me too. Shall we go jumping on trampolines? That'll be a good idea, Perry. Why don't we do jumping on trampolines? Or we could go swimming. Yes, bobbing in the wave machine. That'd be nice. You can do this at the comfort of your home with the former Mel Gates cards. Do not forget, we have the Tom Baker poster and a Bohemian Time and Space, followed up by, of course, the wonderful Capaldi poster, The Eyes Have It. And he really does nail it with the eyes. And now the latest edition is Reversal Polarity of the Neutron Flow. I really like this series. It's a little bit crazy. I might play around with it and make his hair a little bit bigger. Right now, he's a bit season 7. I wouldn't mind going a bit more season 9. Boof on it out a little bit. But maybe. I'll A-beer. You guys can tell me what you think. Fine, let me get back to the chat. While I'm looking at the chat, Princess Leia will entertain you. Rabbi is legitimate. Yes, exactly. Just jumped again. Wow, man, really jumped that time. The Furious is here. Venom Barber, there's a bunch of people here. I missed. Okay. 73% media shills, 96% audience score. Yeah, always away. Like I don't understand why they're having to be so irrelevant. Saxon can tick my box any day. Playing boy, one day I'll cut you into pieces. I've been practicing on the slide guitar, but cool. At what age do Jewish people get the Snyder Cut? 8 days, baby, 8 days. Thankfully it's only 8 days. That's why I think a lot of the Arab countries are crazy because they do it when they're 13, without anesthetic. I think that doesn't sound fun. Doesn't sound like a fun way to spend a 13-year-old's day. Garbage is here. And just the refuge, the actual person. Garbage is here. Clobbering Times, how are you? Avon lives, says Clobbering Times. DS9 is the best Star Trek for me. I do tend to agree with you, actually. Yeah. I mean, listen, I do like the Vic Monaghan one, the New Voyages, right? But I tend to agree with you. It's the most renownedly solid, right? It's the most it is definitely solid. I mean, that'll be a kind of a good male gaze card. The Dax one, with her hands just over her business, as it were, and about something about the spots going all the way down to Zowie Bowie, real name Zowie Bowie, yeah, but he made it Duncan, whatever his name is. Don't blame him for changing that one. I can't argue with you there. Hi, my name's Zowie. Yeah, it'd be a bit weird. Hasn't spoken to his mum, Angie Bowie, for decades, but if you have seen her, it makes sense. Okay, fine. Okay. I don't know. What's this about gay Lando? Oh yes. I have the link to the story. Lando is now omnisexual. So listen, look. Here's my feeling. It doesn't matter how many times you're okay getting together with a girl. I think if you suck one cock, you're gay. Okay, that's how it works, right? I think if you're okay doing that once, you're always okay doing that, right? If you enjoy it once, if you're not gay, you're never, ever, ever, ever going to want to do that. So it doesn't matter how drunk you get. It's just you're never going to be. I mean, unless you could do your own, and even then, it's a bit gay. Svi, there's something dead behind me. What's that? Yes, Doctor Who. Oh, you are harsh, man. You wooed me, sir. You wooed me. It's still big finish. It's still big finish. How am I 15 minutes behind again? First charity team that the big guy comes on donation on the start again. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, did he shoot himself in the foot? Really? In the UK, misogyny will be a hate crime from September. What about it's okay. The world's ending by then. I'm pretty sure that's when civilization is over, right? So it's okay. The next one's going to be better. And we're probably, hopefully, all going to be there. The UK is out of control and lost. Everywhere is. Everywhere's out of control and lost, right? It's by the way, the Lubavitch Rabbi very famously blessed Bibi Netanyahu that he will be prime minister until the coming of the Messiah. Okay. It's about 8 months away, I think. Misandry is fine. Not liking white men, no problem. It's a weird. Rabbi, Yisahara is an inclination. Is there a word for personification, i.e., as a demon? I thought I had read that years ago. Well, the Satan. The Satan is the way. Okay, Yisahara is basically your id. Yisahara is the thing that will try and make you do things you don't want to. Yeah, that are like self-destructive, right? That's your Yisahara. So what's the question about it? So yeah, I mean, listen, it's apparently it's like dozens of demons created by our actions constantly, right? I think they all have names. I don't know. I really don't know. So I thought. I mean, again, the Satan is a big one. Superman Alerts episode 5 tomorrow. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a fantastic show so far. Can't believe it. I still can't believe it. It's good. It blows my mind. Actually, I'd like rather financing for Aaron and Sean Nix to make the next sequel to the crowdfunded Batman Dying is Easy. I didn't like Dying is Easy. I thought it was crap. I have to tell you. I like Batman Dead End. I thought that was incredible. I thought this. Listen, good luck to them. I'm glad they made it. I thought it was crap. Right? It's all based around the Joker monologue. And it's like the guy wasn't that great a Joker, and the monologue wasn't that great, and his delivery of it wasn't that great. It's all it strikes me that I just rewatched Barry, the first few episodes of Barry, and when you see like the actors doing their acting classes, that's what it struck me like. And it's like the Batman wasn't great. It was good seeing was it Harvey Bullock? That was fun. Michael Madsen as that. Other than that, I'm glad they liked it. I'm glad it's done well. I'm glad it's popular. I thought it was crap. So that's just me for you. Charlie Jones is going for tea. Now I'm hungry. Charlie Jones, is Tuesday night the good night or is it Thursday? It was one night. It's good night. We've hit the stretch goal. 5 additional pages. Yes, he's absolutely right, says PT Rich. I'm whizzing through the chat. Now I'm like under 15 minutes away. Classy. If John Pertwee is there, who the hell is flying the TARDIS? Well, again, let me show you. That's an ongoing thing of all of these ones. So here is there's this one. But there we have the same thing going on over here. And over here, like look, the dude's never seen Doctor Who before. Okay, I think he's doing pretty good. It's so bizarre he hasn't seen Doctor Who. He has seen Star Wars, and this is what it's like when he's seen something. Chris Weir, yes, she is right. I remember when I was younger, last thing after Perry and young me thought I was the only one in the world. See, come on. There's thousands of us. That's why I talk about it. There are thousands of us. It's not our bloody fault, right? I didn't squeeze her in spandex and pull her out in front of me just as I discovered my penis, right? At the stage, whoa, that worked. That's very good. The force is 4. It's not bad, actually. No, I'm sticking with that. I like that we can so mercilessly mock their idiocy. There is. In DC, I only like Flash, not the movie ones though, and the Lanterns. I think the Flash was the only thing that really let down Justice League. Although his introduction scene was like one of the best scenes in the movie. It was only marred with him being in it, right? That's basically the only problem. Well, Velma's Scooby-Doo. Velma's the brainy one, right? Battlestar Galactica girls. Oh, that's not bad. You might want to do a female gaze for Charlotte Shield. Okay, Charlotte. Oh, she's not here anymore. If Charlotte wants a female gaze, I will. And I get a backer. I will acquiesce. Let's see, we're going through the thing. Oh, wait a minute. We have a winner. Ornella Marti from Flash Gordon. Yes, you're right. Okay, now back my comic. Did anybody back it? Let me just for anybody not who doesn't know who she is. Let's have a look. Ornella, how do you pronounce it? Oh, there you go. It comes right up. Ornella Marti, and she's still gorgeous. Look at that. That's just it. Ornella Marti, Flash Gordon. Gordon's alive. Yeah, I mean, she's just insanely hot. Is that good? Is that her? Yeah, she's just insanely hot. Let me just grab a bunch of pictures, and then we'll do a quick retrospective. Get out of that! She's just crazily hot, and it's not. She's not just hot, but she also exuded sex appeal through that entire movie. Right? She basically just wanted to shag Flash Gordon. Right? I'm like, okay then. Is this a better picture? There we go. No, this is a better picture of that. It was just like, I'm really. How much more of a masturbatory fantasy could you possibly get? Okay, here we go. Now let's throw some of these up. We're over there. Okay, Princess Leia. Just wait there. Exhibit A. Yeah, I think it's a winning argument. I think it's a very winning argument, if I may say so. It's Exhibit B. We'll zoom again. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, why would anybody not consider this? Exhibit C. Boom. This is very good. And if you're a little bit more formal, Exhibit D. There you go. This is for when you're conquering a planet. So that's a very good idea. Like, that's yes. That's what we should be doing, right? Unless somebody has a better idea. Then we'll do it. Unless Charlotte wants a female gaze, and Charlotte's wish is my command, right? Charlotte or Story Eye Girl. But any girl. Was it Ray, who shows on it? I had so much fun on that show. I got to get to come on here. Perry in a bouncy castle. That's the last thing I saw. Then I blacked out. Then I woke up naked in an unfurnished apartment in Morocco with my car keys in my ass. And there was a knock at the door, and a man said, Mr. Johnson, I got the wombat for you, sir, and I managed to shave most of its fur. Yes, you see, that's what you know. That's when you know it's been a wild evening. Talking about a big thing for Nissa. Nissa, really? This is a little bit sexless. I mean, like, I don't know. Daphne from Scooby-Doo, but who would we have played Daphne? Like, laid out on bed while running short of clothes. Listen, these are all erstwhile and intelligent suggestions. They really are. Although I'm kind of like, wouldn't mind doing a Flash Gordon one. Looks like you might be next year. It looks like that's a good one. What's this over here? Derek says the problem with Voyager was it devolved into TNG without really exploring the fact that they were standing in the Delta Quadrant. And the Delta Quadrant stuff is the thing that really just annoyed me, right? Ron D. Moore went on to perfect Battlestar Galactica. I love it. Oh, by the way, that Battlestar Galactica show is happening. Fine. Let's an hour in. Shall we start the show? Let's have a look. Let's close that. We'll bring you back. It's okay. I actually have links here. Look at me. And I'm not talking about the Sontaran. That'd be strange if I had links to Sontaran here. Here we go. Share screen. This is basically bollocks. Yeah, let me pull up my thumbnail first. Because it's just so wonderful. It's just so wonderful. Where is it? I'm in the wrong folder. I have to go to now. I go to the RFAB folder. RFAB, of course, stands for Rabbi from Another Planet. Yeah, and second. There you go. It's worth sharing. Let's have a look at this before we plow. We plow the depths of humanity. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff we're talking about. Catherine Tate returning to season 13. Maybe, I doubt it. We'll read the story any second now. Am I bothered? Says Catherine Tate. And Jodie said, now, I just want you to appreciate the Jodie picture. This is put together from 3 different images. I got the picture of her reading mean tweets and sneering the way she sneers. All right, so I got that one. And then I got the hand of just another, regular model holding a phone, right, from there, and then the other one is the publicity still. So, but it all came together well. So he's looking and says, you should be. I'm looking at the location footage, and it really does look awful. Wow, that's something we're going to be looking at in a minute as well. And then poor Billy D. Williams. What a fate that a virile man has come to. Lando's gay now. F you, Disney. F you. That's just the only right way to look at this, right? So Lando Calrissian is gay. First, we've got to get through. Let's do the Catherine Tate story first, right? Let's do Catherine Tate. This we go share screen. Share screen. Nothing says quality journalism like the Daily Mail. There we go. Now there is that Smartridge? I think that's the guy. Tate. That's the guy I voted for, right? Basically, he's saying, "Yeah, listen, I'm BB likes me. I'm basically BB's successor, right? So fine, okay, you go for it. Please, Smartridge in, bitch of a BB. Okay, fine. Let's read this. Don't go away. Jodie Whittaker films Doctor Who in Liverpool as fans speculate former show star Catherine Tate could return after she was spotted nearby. Again, her showing up is just a good idea. It's just a good idea for Chibs, right? I can see why you want to do that, right? Well, she might just have been there, right, as well. There's also that. A second. Okay, well, Jodie Whittaker looked in good spirits as he filmed scenes for Doctor Who alongside her co-star John Bishop in Liverpool. We basically have the scene where she says, "Do you want to come in the TARDIS?" He's like, "Yeah, okay then." The normal Chibnall flourish for the dramatic. What's this guy in the corner making you? Like in James Martin's chocolate tweed buns. Okay, fine. The Extra 38 was seen laughing and joking with members of the crew as she stood alongside the TARDIS while she filmed it. I honestly, she's great at everything at being Doctor Who, apart from being Doctor Who. And other than that, she's great at everything other than being Doctor Who because she's just shit at it. I mean, it's not. What can I tell you? Fans of the program were sent wild by when passers-by in Liverpool claimed they saw former shows like Catherine Tate in City, prompting speculation she could be returning to the sci-fi series. I doubt it, right? I doubt. Yeah, listen, this is from this is the images. Yeah, they're not backing down on anything. They're like, let's keep making her as stupid and pointless as humanly possible, right? Let's just keep up with that. We're like, what? Why? Like who thinks this is a good idea? Still, I can understand if you tried it once and it now you haven't tried it before, right? But now you've tried it relentlessly and it's failed every time, right? Every time. Jones was dressed in a doctor outfit of light grey coat and a dark striped jumper while her locks swayed styled into a bob. John 54, the new addition to the series, is playing the Doctor's latest companion, Dan. Oh, they're back on companions again. Before they were just the fam. God, that just so didn't work when the fan was like, yeah, piss off, leave me alone. The comedian was seen posing for a photo with a passersby wearing passersby wearing only a Speedo during an evening shoot. Okay. Some passersby claim they saw Catherine, who played Don Noble in series 4 of the show, alongside several specials in Liverpool near where Doctor Who was filming. Listen, why would you put her in and have her as a secret? Right, you would want people to know about this, but they're so bad at marketing this, right? This led many fans to speculate that the actress could be potentially she could potentially reprise the role playing. She played opposite David Tennant. Yeah, I just doubt it. You know, I just don't think it's going to happen. It seems like it just seems like it won't happen. Maybe I can see them like throwing a bone, but wouldn't they want to publicize it more? Right? Wouldn't that make sense? I don't know. Again, I'm just like assigning logic and reason to Chibnall. So you know that there is that. There's that mistake I'm making. Right. So one was right. So I met Catherine Tate and John Bishop in Liverpool today. Been a good day. Another one said Catherine Tate been spotted in the same location. Doctor Who finale filming is making. Is it? Well, wasn't the finale if they're picking him up then. Filming is making in complete sense with my fantasy. Another added, if Catherine Tate is coming back to Who, I would love it. That's why she would come back. That's why she would come back, because they're desperate. But look, they are just so happy. They're so insanely happy with their Doctor Who, right? I gotta take that picture. That's gonna be coming in handy. Look at us! Yay! We're doing so great. Okay. Well, nothing weird about this then. However, others users insisted the comedian would not be returning to the series. Once said Catherine Tate is in Liverpool to film a new comedy series for Channel 4, and just happened to be good friends with fellow comic John Bishop. She isn't filming Doctor Who. Mail Online has contacted BBC representatives to comment. It comes as rumours that emerge that Jodie Whittaker will leave Doctor Who after Series 13. Please, God, please take Chibnall with you. Only mother refused. Blah blah blah. She's leaving. We're not saying anything. She's leaving. Let's just keep going. Yay! She's going. Bye. Whatever. More. According to the Mirror, yeah, she's leaving. She's leaving. We don't know. Who knows if she's leaving or not? Fine. Bollocks. It's just a bunch of bollocks. Bollocks. That's what I say. Bollocks. Let's have a look at the footage there. There we go. So I got to find the footage. I've got a little folder here. I actually got a lot of there's like 9 video clips I got here. Let's open them up in VLC player. Little VLC is bouncing up and down. Retro Dicky, how you doing, sir? How are you? Here we go. Here it comes. The first one. Because they're quick, so I got to like make sure it doesn't run through them before I. Okay, I got a little whizzy wobble. It's thinking about it. Okay, there you go. Fine. So here's the first one. Let me share it with you guys. Well, I'm totally frozen. I hope. Oh, there you go. Man, it's still playing. Stop playing. There you go. Application window. So we got 9 of these to watch, right? 9 of these to watch. There's John Bishop, right? Over here. Yeah, John Bishop's over here, right? Let's see who's going to turn the sound up so you can. I'll turn it up over here. Let's go. And action. Oh, yeah, there's Jodie and Mandip on this side. Do you need a lift anywhere? She says. Yes, he does, I guess. Do you want to come? Yes, so no more scissoring in the TARDIS. That's over. So there you go. Okay, not bad for the first one. That is absolutely the scene where John Bishop joins the TARDIS. We've seen it here first. I think I'm not sure if there's a channel that's pulled it to you before me. There you go. I got a scoop. Here we go. So she's good with the crowds. Oh God, I hate her. But I do. I just can't stand her in this. Who is that? Is that Mandy? Who knows? What are they all screaming for? Okay. There's John Bishop in fuzzy in the background. Now there's the TARDIS. We can just see it in the background. End of clip. More. Okay, more of the same. So it looks like they're just setting up for this is the scene where they asked John Bishop to join the TARDIS. Do you want a lift? He said, do you want to come too? I can't understand why anybody would want to go with this Doctor, right? Like, why? Like, there you go. That must be John Bishop. Like, why would you? Oh, there's Jodie.
So, Clara, how we
doing? This is him joining again. Have we gone through it? These can't be all of them. Yeah, again, why would does he not have a wife and kids or a life? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I guess I'll get it when I'm forced to watch this Drek. You want to come? Aye, we're all coming in the TARDIS. Aye. She looks longingly out. I would say looks out in thought, but not much thought's going on. Okay, this is 8 of 9. I think we've got one more after this. This is just after the scissoring scene, obviously. You know, the Paramandip obviously feel refreshed afterwards. And there you go. That's it. We've seen the footage. Again, you saw it twice. Yes, look, I'll show you the pictures. They're all pretty much the same. We've seen them all. Why? We'll see them. Why not? Why not? Put them at the. Here we go. Share screen. Application tab. John. This is from John Bishop's Instagram. Jodie. Yeah, with her acting greatness. Wearing a mask. Everything she does, it just irritates me. Like, if she didn't wear a mask, I'd be irritated. She's wearing a mask, I'm irritated. Looks like she's having a crap right now. She's just having a poo. Let yourself go, Jodie. Don't worry. No one's watching. No one's watching. TARDIS still garbage. Still garbage. And there's somebody inside the TARDIS. Okay, very good. There you go. Jodie again. Like, look at this. Who thinks that's a good, perform? Like, who gave her that note? You want to go for an idiot grin? Like, Eccleston could get away with it because he was clearly masking a damaged soul. And then look, they're still with the arms out. She's, oh God, they're all so awful. Just so crap. Oh man, there's a bit of Mandy. We just did that scissoring in the TARDIS. Did you now? Oh, I just went scissoring. Oh no, I got mental health problems. Oh no. There we go. There we go. More sizzling on top. Then we got. I guess that's the scene where John Bishop joins us. I like the glow of them. The hardest they got the lighting just right. Right. Oh, a bit more sizzling in the TARDIS. So there you go. We've seen the footage. We've seen it first. We saw it here first. This is the joining scene, indeed. 2 episodes into Big Finish's what was it? Recreation of Return of the Cybermen. And again, what's name's daughter, Liz Sladen's daughter, does not sound in any way, shape, or form like Liz Sladen, right? Fine. I had a bunch of links we were going to go to. Let's have a look. I'll put it over here in drafts because I'm an old boomer. This is a boomer trick. Write yourself a note and you leave it in drafts. There you go. There we go. So I think let's do Gay Lando next. It means going to Bleeding Cool, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not going to blow up the computer. It's over here. Lando Calrissian is now officially pansexual. He likes cock, right? Pansexual means you're up for a bit of cock. I'm sorry. That makes you gay. And that's just the rules. That's just the rabbi rules. Like, and it's okay if you're gay. I don't mind if you're gay. It doesn't bother me. I mean, God frowns on it, but it's not doing me. Right? You know, like my conception of God frowns on it, but it's not doing me. I'm no problem with anyone. But, you know, okay, so now Lando's gay. Right. He never struck me as being gay before, right? He never struck me as... Oh, really? Now I can't even see. I'm using StreamYard. If I'm using bloody StreamYard, do I have to get your sodding ad at the same time? How am I going to read this? Okay, I want to stop seeing this ad. I'm not interested. Ad cover content. We'll try. Thank you. So go away. Just let me try and refresh. God, I hate Bleeding Cool. There you go. In 2018, in an interview with Huffington Post, solo screenwriter Jonathan Kasdan, literary genius, when asked if he viewed Lando Calrissian as pansexual, replied, "I would say yes." Oh, yes, he would say yes because at the time he had his fist up his own ass, right? And he thought that was normal. No, he's not pansexual. Take your fist out of your ass, okay? There's a fluidity to Donald and Billy D's portrayal of Lando's sexuality. No, there's not. He wanted to shag Princess Leia, right? He just turned on by. At no point did he look at Hannah and go, I could fancy a bit of hand meat. No, that never happened. He was never getting a blowjob from Lobot, okay? That never, and Lobot would so do. You know, Lobot would do that. That was never going down, right? That was never going. Look, you have to, has to stop. Like he was never secretly, having sex with the Ugnaughts, right? No, he liked chicks, right? He liked chicks. He didn't like robots. He didn't have sex with robots. I mean, man. Well, I'm gonna. I can't even get to it because there's this bloody ad. Will that let me through? Son of a bitch. Go away. Wait, if I widen it, I should be able to read it. There you go. I worked it out. There you go. I mean, I would love to have gotten more explicit LGBT characters. Why just LBGT? What about QI? Like, why? You must be a bigot. This is written by a bigot. And the movie, I don't think I think it's time, certainly for that. I love no, it's not. Okay? They keep saying it's time. No. It's not. And that doesn't mean somebody is gay doesn't exist. It's not denying anybody's existence, right? No. It's just most people aren't gay. So therefore, most characters are not gay. Oh, now. And in your insane universe, you made most characters gay, including Lando, one of the manliest men ever, right? Sulex, do you think Jodie will be bashing the bishop? I doubt it. I mean, I mean, like, I just find it so non-appealing, right? I really do. Like my dislike of her is like so so profound. I did, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I one of the few people I would not like to have sex with. That's she's on a short list as well. She's on a short list. I just don't find her attractive, right? I just so repulsed by her. I don't find her attractive in any way, shape, or form. Absolutely. Sort of the spectrum of sexuality that Donald appeals to, and that the droids are part of. Oh God, I hated it. Solo lost money. Solo lost money. He doesn't make it. He doesn't make any hard and fast rules. Yes, one rule he makes is he doesn't suck a cock. Okay, that's one of the hard and fast rules that Lando Calrissian makes. That he doesn't suck a cock. Okay, I'm sorry. It doesn't make him a bad person, but he doesn't, like most people, have a desire to suck cock, right? Most people, yeah, most males do not have that desire. I'm sure most females really don't. I don't know how you get. I'm very glad you're all talked into it. But okay, whatever. I think it's fun. Yeah, I think it's fun to take a shit on everyone's childhood. I don't know where it will go. Where it's going to go is the destruction of Western civilization. Okay, that's exactly where it's going to go. You're making God come and do an apocalypse, right? And just to spank you personally. Oh, and you laugh now. You laugh now. Daniel Glover confirmed this, saying, how can you not be about pansexual in space? Because he doesn't like to suck dick. Now, Daniel Glover, do you like sucking dick? And again, whatever you want, it's fine by me, baby. But like, if you like sucking dick, you're what's called a minority, because there's less of you than anybody else, and it's okay. But I just don't. There's so many things to have sex with. I mean, no, there's vaginas, and that's more than enough. Right? There's vaginas, there's mouths, and yeah, if you're into it, arseholes. But like, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. I'm telling you, as somebody who really enjoys a bit of nookie, somebody who really enjoys his sexual congress, you know, honestly, you don't need so many things. If you need so many things, you need to see a doctor. He's like having a 70s swing. Yeah. I just didn't seem to. It just seemed weird to me because I feel like you're in space. It's kind of like the door is open. It's like no, only guys will go. No, you weirdo. You absolute weirdo. And it's okay. You're a weirdo. And again, I am not condemning you for whatever your sexual proclivities are. I am merely stating they are abnormal. And when I say abnormal, they are not the normal. That's not. It's not a derogatory expression. It's a factual one. Fine. Listen. In just the same way, I think that if you're English and you watch Doctor Who in the early 80s and you're very turned on by Nicola Bryant for your entire life, that's kind of normal, right? I think that's normal. Right, that's a normal thing that would happen to you. I don't think it's normal that you're like, hi, you're a robot. Let me put a bit of you up my ass because that's the only way we're having sex. No, that's not normal. Okay, that's not LGBTQ plus. That's just weird. The door is open. It's not like guys and girls. It's not anything. The thing is literally a blob. Are you a man or a woman? Like, who cares? Let's have a good time. I care. Oh God, I really don't want to have sex with a man. Okay, call me old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. I just don't want to. I don't want to. However, in a world between writer and actor saying something, it appears, and it appearing on screen, this suggested flirting between Han Solo and Lando in the Solo movie could just have been in the eyes of the beholder. I certainly didn't see it. In June, Marvel Comics is running a series of Pride covers featuring LGBTQ plus characters in the Star Wars universe. Well, those two lesbians, the old lesbians who kissed at the end of Rise of Skywalker, like the least erotic lesbian kiss I've ever seen. When they didn't really do anything. Many such as Dr. Aphra and Sana Staros, who were created for the comic book line. The Marvel Star Wars comics are considered the official canon. But okay, who cares? Lando doesn't suck dick. Really? Lando doesn't suck dick. I'm sorry that upsets many of you. Lando does not suck dick. Aha! If you want to say Lando sucks dick in your own like head canon, fine. It's your prerogative. Joint Levine is here. The idea that the sci-fi settings are full of LGBTQ plus people kind of feeds the stereotype that these groups are rapidly growing, and yet no, it's not. They're not. That's the thing. I mean, it's just the data is not what the story is. Like, the data doesn't match the story. People are crazy. People are crazy. Let's see what else I had to link to. Let's look at this stuff. Let's go bounding in the comics. There we go. Bounding in the comics. Bounding. Let's see. Did anybody back my Indiegogo? Anybody back me? Let's see. Are we going to do a new Mel Gaze card? We're going to look at all these things. Bounding in the comics. We're going to look at. I think we're about to see a corporations topple. And I think this talk that we're seeing is, people is gibbering insanity before the end. No new backers yet. No new backers. I can't do anything new for you guys. What can I tell you? I can only do my best. There we go. Share screen. Because all these things have the same feel. Justice director Zack Snyder not rolling out Return to Warner Brothers and DC dispute despite studio closure. Yeah, studios poured cold water on that, like cold water on it. Was it after inking deal with Black Lives Matter co-founder Warner Media Inc.'s new deal with Blue Anon conspiracy theorist and Yale professor for more social justice? Yeah, good luck with you. Yeah, bye, Warner Media schmucks. Let's go to these stories. It's incredible. Whenever they have a hit, they always find a way of screwing it up, right? Here we go. What's wrong with these idiots? Warner Media boss Ann Snyder condemns toxic Snyder Cut fans. Forget Warner Media proposed defunding the police and ending families. That's really the bottom line. What they're really pushing is an ending families, and they really, I think the reason that they make the child sex trafficking so much easier, with even with their kids in the cages, right? The reason they make child sex trafficking so much easier because a lot of them have to have sex with children. That's what I think is going on. Yes. All these elites, I think they enjoy that because they're sick, twisted weirdos. Forgets Warner Media promotes defunding the police and ending family. Okay, fine. So let's see what they got to say. An interview with Variety discussing Zack Snyder's Justice League and future DC films. Variety's Brett Lang asked, there's been a toxic side to the fandom with reports that critics and some of your executive have received threats for not endorsing the Snyder Cut or being perceived as standing in the way of its release. You were standing in the way of it. What's your reaction to that behavior? Oh, really? I was hardly set up, was it? Some of responders stating, we're not tolerating any of that. Yeah, they don't like that they bent the knee. They don't like they bent the knee and they were taking the piss out of them. That's what she's reacting to. The behavior is reprehensible, no matter what franchise you're talking about. The only reprehensible behavior came from your side of the aisle, right? That's the only reprehensible behavior that I am aware of. Or what business you're talking about it. It's completely unacceptable. Well, it was acceptable that you made it, you silly cow. Oh, God. I'm very disappointed in the fans who have chosen to go that negative place with regard to DC. Well, nigga, we said what you made was shit. because what you made was shit, and what you should have made was this, which was good. I'm sorry, you idiot that you were. You spent, what, 70 million reshooting it to make it shit, right? You spent 70 million reshooting it so Joss Whedon could make it shit, so he could add in jokes about brunch, right? So we can do a bad CGI on the top lip of Henry Cavill. I'm sorry, like, oh yeah, you spent tens of millions making it shit, and then it failed, and a much better version came out, and it made you look like the idiot that you are. That's what's going on. It's just disappointing because we want to be a safe place to be. How is anything unsafe? Right? How is anything unsafe? God, you weirdos. The Warner Media CEO went on to say, we want DC to be a fandom that feels safe and inclusive. In other words, exclusive of white men, right? We want people to be able to speak up for things that they love, and but we don't want it to be a culture of canceling things that any small faction isn't happy about. You're the only one on the cancel culture side, darling. So I've concluded we're not about that. We're about positivity and celebration. God, you lying cunt. Oh God, you make me sick. Okay, let's go. Positive in celebration. Someone was right about people should not be sending threats to executives for not endorsing. Yeah, obviously you shouldn't do that, but like we don't need to say that because it's obvious. There's not any unacceptable. It's just plain wrong. No one's arguing with you about. However, Simon's comments about wanting DC fans to be safe and inclusive might be one of the most hypocritical and contradictory statements that are given. That it was sheerable to me that hired to Nasty Coates, exactly, to write the next Superman movie, exactly. But you see, when they say the words inclusive, they're lying because they're evil people. They are part of the axis of evil that has been given control of the world. But much like Cersei Lannister, not for long. Not for long. And I don't think it's going to be long at all. Coates is extreme radical. Yeah, but okay. So Tate and Coates is extreme radical. Who has advocated for reparations in the Atlantic. He wrote in 2014, an America that looks away is ignoring not just the sins of the past, but the sins of the present. There's no sins of the present. Oh, go away, weirdo! I can't think I can read anymore. And then oh my God, I can't. Look. What have they done to Superman? What have they done to Superman? The group wants to disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure. Yes, because they're bad at it. Requirement by supporting each other as extended families and villages. Yeah, no, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Take care of it, especially our children, to the degree of parents and children are comfortable. Okay, no. Okay, whatever. Oh man, I love the new Steppenwolf. Okay, this is going on too long. You've already made the point. You've already made the point. All right. That was a long article that I skipped most of. But where's the other bit where they said there's not going to be any more? like. There we go. Yeah, we'll be able to let's just skip down and we'll be able to find it pretty darn quick. So I said, I appreciate that they love Zach's work and they're very thankful for his many contributions to DC. We're so happy that he was able to bring us his cut of Justice League to life because that wasn't in the plan up until about a year ago. We know that. With that comes the completion of his trilogy. Yeah, it wasn't a trilogy; it was a 6-movie arc. We are very happy he's done this, but we're very excited about the play. Yeah, listen, factions. Okay, there's a faction over at HBO Max who wants more, and there's this faction that's doing disinformation. In my opinion, based on no knowledge whatsoever, based on just knowing their characters, and this is the type of characters these people are, which are evil scum. Right? I would describe them as evil scum. Okay, that's I think that's a fair characterization. Fine. Is there anything else? Bob Chapek talks about something about Star Wars. We respect about Lando. Oh, that annoyed me. That just annoys me. If you don't, was it? If let me just pull this up. End on this last thing. End on a bit of Big Finish. Let's have a look. See if Marcel's out yet. Share screen. Chrome tab. Big Finish. No, I'm going to Big Finish for a reason. Let's see what's new. Well, I've never heard this. I just unlocked it. You can get it for free. It's an episode of The Doctor's Daughter. Where is it? It's over here. I don't want to find. It's called Kidnapped. Donna Noble Kidnapped. Classic Doctors. New series. Time of Victorious. No, not there. Worlds of Doctor Who. Where's Kidnapped? Come on. Liza Kidnapped. No, not there. Why is it not over here? And then, okay, Doctor in German. First War Doctor, 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor, Destiny. Let me just try. Let's try Kidnapped. Kidnapped. Finally found it. Okay, if you like a bit of Catherine Tate, in Doctor Who, it's expensive. Wait till it's on sale, but this is good. Donna Noble Kidnapped. It's a 4-part story. It's a good one. I do recommend it. If the BBC just made this, they will get 9 million viewers easily, right? And David Tennant was in it for like a scene, right? And like you really don't need him at all. But that is the if you like Donna Noble, that's really good. Let's see if anything news come out. The Master hasn't come out. That's what I'm looking forward to. Haven't listened to. I'm halfway through this. Sadie Miller sounds nothing like Sarah Jane Smith. Not a thing. I think it's kind of wrong putting them on the cover, quite frankly, because it's like they sound nothing like this. This is the next thing I'm going to listen to. I'm assuming that Romana is going to sound like Romana. But I'm actually more looking forward to this than the other one. And the other one is just it's kind of exactly the same as Revenge of the Cybermen, right? It's like it's a little different, but not much that I would care about. End of the beginning. Thank God it's over. Stranded, never seeing you again. Not a good month. What's coming next month? As we're nearly there. First Doctor Adventures. This cover, I've ordered it. This cover just turns me off. Right? Time of Victorious, I already ordered it. Who cares? This is good. Yeah, this is the Dalek Universe. This is going to be awesome, right? I really think this is going to be very good. Caroline Seymour. Who cares? Okay, Dalek Universe is the thing to look forward to next month. And what's going on in May again? And then we got Christopher Eccleston. I hope Civilization lasts as long as we can get up to this month. Okay, May. June will be nice as well. So there you go. We have a quick look at the chat before I leave. Tate Thomas is here. How are you, Tracy? They got all the money and they expect us to keep giving them money and they criticize. Exactly. Problem being is astute and on the money as always. Tomorrow night I am going to be on Charlie's London's channel. She told me her name one time and I forgot. If you never backed her Indigo, it's really good. Charlie's London is a comic book adaptation of Charlie Chaplin's life. It's really good. I did very well as well. It was a very popular Indiegogo. Lonnie Webb is here. How are you, sir? I'm about to sign off. Hit smash the like button. You are correct. I can't argue with you there. Batman to go. He's also great. We'll have another check. We'll have a last check. And if we got a new backer, then we have to decide what we're going to do. Although I am hungry, I want to go for dinner. Okay, thank God I don't have to go. I can go for dinner. Big Finish should change the name to Big Head. Yeah, okay, you probably are. That is great. Fine. I'm going to wrap it up there. I think I covered everything. We covered Lando Carison. Yay! Lando Carison likes to suck dick. No, he doesn't. You sick, twisted, weird creators like to do that, which is fun. And you're not sick, twisted because you like to do that. You're sick, twisted because you like to say Lando Carison. Like, no, he doesn't like to suck dick. He doesn't like the suck thing. We've seen John Bishop enter the TARDIS. Woohoo! We've seen that scene. We saw it long before it. It's going to debut on BBC One. You're welcome. We see lots of background pics. Who gives a crap? Really, who gives a crap? They're still going to be as awful as always. So we've seen that, and we talked about Catherine Tate. Yeah, it's bollocks. Maybe it's bollocks until it isn't. Okay, and then when it isn't, it isn't. What else has happened? We talked about that. We talked about the Warner Brothers, and so I think all this like corporate infighting, which is they're going at disinformation. I think these corporations. I think Disney hasn't got long in it. I really think. I think that's going to be one of the first of all. Come the apocalypse. Yeah. Or maybe God wants to keep it around to slap it around a bit. Who knows? Again, what a lame way for the universe to end. Is like at least the last time it had Egypt, the evil of Egypt as the villain. This time it's Disney. Fine, I'll click the end broadcast button. Then